But right now, I need 10 minutes of your attention. Today is January the 5th. 250 years ago today, in taverns across New Hampshire, men who had everything to lose asked themselves a simple question. Do we submit or do we fight? I'm Aaron Day, and today I'm announcing that I'm exploring a run for United States Senate from New Hampshire. But I'm not here to ask for your vote. Not yet. I'm not here to ask for your money. I'm not here to shake your hand and lie to your face like every other politician you've ever met. I'm here to ask for something more dangerous, 60 seconds of honesty with yourself. Because I need to tell you something the other candidates never will. No one is coming to save you. Not the Republicans, not the Democrats, not Trump, not Elon Musk, not anyone. The only person who can save you is you. And I'm here to remind you that you still can. I need to tell you how I got here. About 3 years ago, my wife and I sat in a federal courtroom in New Hampshire. We watched a man named Ian Freeman, a liberty activist, a Bitcoiner, someone who spent his life helping people access individual and financial freedom, get sentenced to 8 years in federal prison. 8 years for helping people buy Bitcoin. I sat there watching the government cage a man for the crime of threatening their monopoly on money. And I asked myself a question. Why now? Why are they suddenly so aggressive? So I started digging. I found Executive Order 14067. Biden signed it in 2022. It authorized the development of a central bank digital currency and directed agencies to crack down on cryptocurrency. Ian Freeman wasn't just a victim, he was a message. But the deeper I went, the bigger it got. CBDCs aren't just about money. They're one piece of a system. Digital IDs, AI surveillance, social credit scoring, programmable money that can be frozen, expired, or deleted based on your behavior. It's all connected and it's almost finished. We're in the ninth inning of a game that most people don't even know is being played. So for the last 3 years, I've done something about it. We've traveled to 27 states. We've gone around the world, warning people, teaching another way, building the exit ramps. Not complaining on social media, not waiting for someone to save us, building. Now here's the part that's going to make some of you uncomfortable. A lot of people think we won. Trump's back. Musk is on our side. Klaus Schwab is gone. The globalists lost. The WEF was defeated. We didn't win. While everyone was celebrating, the technocracy accelerated. The Genius Act, marketed as stablecoin regulation, creates digital, programmable, censorable money that is now controlled by Congress and the Federal Reserve. It's a backdoor CBDC. It passed with almost no resistance. Real ID, the national digital ID system they couldn't implement for 20 years, went into enforcement almost immediately, May 2025. Palantir, the surveillance company, is now plugged into the IRS, DHS, and every major federal database. They built a mega API connecting everything the government knows about you. They didn't defeat the technocracy, they rebranded it. Different flag, same cage. It's a Trojan horse, and most people don't even know there's a gate. Let me show you what they've built while you were distracted. They built a surveillance state, cameras on every corner, algorithms tracking every click, every purchase, every word you type. They built digital ID systems, real ID in your wallet. The gateway to a social credit system they swear they'll never implement until they do. They built programmable money, 134 countries developing CBDCs right now, digital dollars that can be frozen if you buy the wrong thing, say the wrong thing, vote the wrong way. They built a financial system where you think you own your retirement, but BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street vote your shares, to put their people on every board that controls your life. This isn't a conspiracy theory, this is architecture. This is a digital prison being assembled in plain sight, and most people do not even know they're already inside. Now, let me tell you about your choices in this Senate race. Chris Pappas, Democrat, a reliable vote on every expansion of federal control, every surveillance bill, every technocratic power grab. You expect this. That's what Democrats do. No surprises there. But then there's Johnny Sununu, Republican, so-called conservative, the likely GOP nominee. Let me tell you who Johnny Sununu actually is. He voted for the Patriot Act, the law that legalized mass surveillance on every American citizen. He supported TARP, the bailout that proved the banks own the government. He championed Real ID, your ticket into the digital ID system. And then, and this is the part they don't want you to know, he chaired the World Economic Forum's Financial Governance Working Group. Hear that again. The World Economic Forum, the you own nothing and be happy people. He didn't just attend their conferences. He didn't just shake hands. He led their financial governance committee. And then he left, disappeared to K Street, became a lobbyist, got paid. And now he's back, running for Senate, wrapping himself in the Republican flag, asking for your vote. He built the cage, he left a lobby for it, and now he's back to lock the door. Ask yourself, why? Why now? What's left to build? I'll tell you what's left. The lock. New Hampshire, you don't have a choice in this race. You have an echo chamber with two microphones. Left and right. Same throne, same crown. This isn't left versus right. It's the machine versus the people. And both candidates serve the machine. Now, the political operatives watching this are doing the math in their heads. Let me help them. In 2016, I ran for Senate as an independent. I took 17,742 votes. Kelly Ayotte lost by 1,017. I didn't just affect that race, I decided that race. And everyone in the New Hampshire GOP knows it. The RNC knows it. Sununu knows it. This Senate race could determine which party controls the United States Senate. The prediction markets are moving towards a toss-up for control. One seat matters. And I'm the wild card. So to the Republican establishment, to the donors, to everyone who thinks this race is already decided, DEFCON 1, I'm back. And this time I'm not just running against a candidate. This time I'm running against the machine itself. But here's what separates me from every other politician you've ever heard. I'm not here to save you. I can't save you. No one can. What I can do is remind you of something you've forgotten. You have free will. You are not a passenger in your own life. You're not helpless. You're not dependent on their systems, their insurance, their retirement plans, their permission. You were born with the power to make your own choices, to own your own labor, to raise your own family, to speak the truth. And they've spent decades convincing you you need them. You don't. Each election has become a greater humiliation ritual, and they count on your unwillingness to face yourself and face the truth. The truth is that we should have never given them the power in the first place. The error isn't picking the wrong person to go to Washington, D.C. to solve our problems. The error is believing anyone would or should solve our problems. Trust the plan, they say. I've seen the plan. It's a digital prison where we surrender our free will. For the past 3 years, while others were complaining about the maze, I was building the exits. I've produced hundreds of hours of content. I've written 11 books, and I've built tools, real tools. Tools that will let you walk out of their system, and I'm giving them away. Go to day2026.com. Here's what you'll find there. An AI chatbot trained on over 250 hours of my podcast content. Ask it anything. No spin, no handlers, just answers. 10 free books on liberty, sound money, technocracy, and fighting tyranny. A bill analyzer that shows you what Congress is really doing, not what they're telling you they're doing. Articles, resources, the tools to understand what's happening and what to do about it. Day2026.com. The tools to fight back are free. All you have to do is show up. So here's what I'm asking for. I'm not asking for your money. I don't want you to buy signs with my name on them. I don't want to run ads that insult your intelligence. I'm asking for three things. First, your email. Go to day2026.com, sign up, tell me you're watching. Tell me this fight matters to you. I need to know how many of us there are. Second, your attention. Tune into my podcast Thursday at 6 p.m., Mike Adams on AI. Next Monday, 6 p.m., the Technocracy Deep Dive. I will continue to expose what they're building and teach you how to exit. Third, your presence. I'm holding events across New Hampshire. Show up, bring your neighbors. This isn't a campaign. It's a movement. Movements are built in rooms, face to face, eye to eye. That's it. Email, podcast, events. I'm exploring this run because I need to know, is this fight worth fighting? Are there enough of us who still believe in free will? Are there enough of us who refuse to be comfortable slaves? Tell me, show me, and I'll go to war. Let me be clear about something. This exploration, this potential campaign is not about me. It's about sending a message to everyone in Washington. Every lobbyist, every globalist, every surveillance state architect, every single person who thinks they can build a prison around free people and call it safety. The message is simple. We will not comply. Not with your digital IDs, not with your central bank digital currencies, not with your social credit systems, not with your censorship, not with your manufactured consent. We will not comply. New Hampshire understood this before there was a New Hampshire, before there was an America. We understood that some things are worth more than comfort, worth more than safety, worth more than life itself. They put live free or die on our license plates, thinking it would become a decoration, a rebellion safely in the past. They were wrong. Live free or die.